I would say you're looking at least 8 hours. No issues now with the cap card. Not that I've noticed. This is okay. Yeah, at minimum, if you do everything well without like any deaths, you'll be visiting each level 3 times. Factor in that 2 of those visits are getting cleared or getting gems, so all clear gems and then all inverted gems. And current clear gems is like 4.5 hours, and optimized is probably closer to 4. So let's say 4, and then another 4, which is 8. And then you have the platinum relics, which are basically glorified any percents. And any percent in this category or in this game is like 2 hours long. You're looking at like 10 hours optimized. Oh, yeah, and flashback tapes. Didn't even consider that. So that's another hour there. This is fine. Dude, imagine that shit fucking killed me. Does alt Tana meet other Tana? No, because other Tana's not in this game. Two entropy's meaning was exciting enough. Even then, they could have done more with that. not how I wanted to do that. It is. It's so good, Josh. She used Pogtex also. You want to buy the game, but then super lazy after work. I mean, it's not hard to buy the game. All you have to do is... I don't know what I'm doing. You just have to like go onto the PlayStation Store and buy it. Oh, fuck that, I guess. Questionable. Why is that crate gotta be so fucking out of the way, dude? Wanted to corner cut. Let's take a diagonal, but no, you're just hit by the flame if you do that. Just fuck me. This is fine. I half expected that to kill me. If the villains left out, which one you most enjoy seeing if they could be added in? I guess Tiny. Doesn't really matter that much to me. Actually, Uka Uka. It was really weird not having a game with, or having a game that didn't have Uka Uka as a focus. That's very uncommon. They should have added Wumpa Cheeks. Oh my god, I'm gonna ban you, Violin. Also, what's up, Violin? Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I wanted. That's really what I wanted right there. Just wanted the body slam into death. fine. It's fine. It's fine. My sum of best is 147. I can afford to lose 5,000 years here. We had an actual Oxide boss fight. It was in Crash Bash. Oh, I'm so sorry. See, don't you see? Oxide was the final boss 2 games in a row. Like, what the fuck was that shit, dude? Crash Bash is the real Crash 4. Now I'm really banning you. This entire section's 1 minute long? Holy fuck. Crash Bash is the real... Okay, I'm banning Crody too. That is not a missed opportunity. The less I have to remember Crash of the Titans Tiny, the better. Fine. It's okay. I'm not dying on the inside over that.
Prepare for a beating, Bandicoot. You're ruining my solo. Stop it. Stay away from the metal. Don't like death metal.
I thought I was gonna die.
Now, Bandicoot, the show must go on. You really know how to make me mad. Fine. We'll do this the hard way.
Dude, this is okay. It's fine. I'm just... Bruh. What's up, Newster? I decided to move timer. I just added the detailed timer again. But I still need the real timer to be the focus still, because it's still what we're timing on. So The centered one is RTA, yes. White is loadless. That's why the loadless one is shorter. Yeah, the loadless is definitely looking promising. The only issue, the only unsolvable issue so far is that it doesn't seem like it'll be able to detect Japanese text. So Japanese runners are gonna have to run on English or some other language, probably English. And it's just because like the Japanese font is thinner. Yeah, I didn't want to keep that. Alright, have a good night, Josh. Thanks for the good luck. Is a certain language faster, kind of like Crash 1 Japanese? Nope. There's no version differences. Crash 1J isn't even faster for conventional reasons, and it's also only faster for 100%. I wish this game did well sales-wise. The game is literally not even 2 weeks old. Like, can we stop with this narrative that the game sold poorly based off of one sales figure that only counted physical sales in one region of the world? The game's selling fine. People need to relax. Yeah, man. Sounds like it's doing so poorly. Yo, what's up, Lorenzo? This game is good as fuck. It is. It's super good. Well, it matters how much is sold if people want more Crash games, because if the game sells poorly, then Activision has no reason to make another one. But the game hasn't sold poorly.
Eyes on target.
Twins didn't sell poorly, and Mom did kill the franchise. Like, Twins didn't sell amazingly, but it didn't sell super poorly. And Mom is an invalid example because Mom actually did kill Crash and put the series on hiatus for 12 years. If you don't count NST. If you do count on NST, then it was 9 years. Just one thing is to do well and just hoping it did. It probably did. Like, the fact that there's like a YouTuber or whatever person who's like spreading this like scenario where it sold poorly based off of physical sales in the UK, like it's so dumb. In the middle of a pandemic too, like Potty has a good point on that also. Like, a lot of people aren't buying it physically because we're in the middle of a fucking pandemic. That was like half the reason I didn't buy it physically. The other half was Tubular Cocoa. And the demo. I mean, the demo, honestly, I was going to pre-order digital anyway. The demo was just a nice bonus. It's not that the UK version isn't selling well. It's that people saw the sales from the PlayStation UK charts or whatever, which only counts physical sales. And as far as I can tell, it probably only counts the UK as well, or like it might count worldwide, but it only counts physical sales. And people saw that and like, oh, it sold less than NST, therefore it's doing worse. Like, what? Yeah, it also like 2 days. Like, the game wasn't even a week old. Like, good lord, guys. Fucking doomsdayers. Ugh, fuck off. Why'd you get stuck? This level's kinda disgusting. They should have made Crash 4 digital only. No, they shouldn't have. Yeah, it's digital only, so if they ever patch it, we can't even downgrade to 1.0. I love doing this fight maskless. Yes, this is what I love to see. Fuck this fight so much, dude. This fight can actually suck it. How did that fucking miss, dude? Come on. What? Oh, I think... Did they hit each other? Yes, there's a bounty. It's still active because nobody's found a way to skip it. But for the love of God, someone please fucking skip it. Sorry, Potty, I killed the love of your life. But she killed me first, so she deserved it. I was speedrunning this game compared to 2 and 3. It's a really good speedrun. Compared to 2 on PS1, it's too early to say which one's better. Like, 2 has, like, years and years of, like, optimization behind it. But, like, for how how young this game is, it's showing a lot of promise. And in my personal opinion, the speedrun of Crash 3 sucks. So, for clarification, the speedrun of 3 would be fantastic if it worked. But it doesn't, so it sucks.
Unfortunately, my proposal had some murderous effects on the inhabitants. All the better FWR.
Case in point, the speedrun of NST3 does work, mostly, and it's fantastic.
That's what I've always liked about you. So dedicated to science. Not like the natives here, unwilling to cooperate with even a simple, deadly test. I wish I could have to resort to live tests for my experiments, but you know, omelets.
That's the first time that's hit me. 2 hours of the same fucking level. Maybe you should stop and take a break, gorillas. These were not synced. These were not desynced last time. That's fucking weird. We're gonna die like right before a checkpoint. It's tragic. Just to be safe. Took you 70 hours to 106% of this game. I haven't 106 this game yet. Dude, the last, like, 3 levels have all sucked ass. The thing is that those cycles aren't normally in sync, so I think the fact that they were in sync was, like, an anomaly. Because I don't remember them ever being in sync like that. If a year from now people aren't menuing like that, I'm gonna fucking riot.
Perhaps I don't have the right body for it. Yet.
No, this level's just hard in general. Almost doesn't seem worth it because of this stupid dragon. Weird. Dumb ass fucking way to die, dude. I haven't struggled with the Cortex levels too much. At least in casual perspective. Unless you mean the levels where you play as Cortex, at which point, yes, those levels suck. Never mind. I thought you meant like the Cortex world. Like the last 3 levels. Yeah, no, the levels where you play as Cortex do suck. I will back that up. So my stance on the Cortex levels, seeing double, which is like the last one, is actually pretty well designed. Ship happens is okay when you're actually playing as Cortex. Like the Cortex section isn't that bad, but the part where you like replace No Way Out actually kind of sucks. And only if you're doing like full completion, which if you're doing the level, then you're doing full completion. Fossil Field is alright. And then like Crate Escape is bad, and Shipping Error is like the worst level in the game. This is fine. Better than nothing. Or we can just die like that, that's fine too. Ugh. Yeah, Fossil Field is fine. I don't know, seeing double might be the only one I would go as far as to say I like. How many levels did they copy from the originals? They didn't. There are no levels that are copied from the original. If you go to get Akano while having Akano, it just overwrites it.
Just stay put while I test this.
You lose a mask before you get to Akano again.
For science. Fuck the face. Just need to know if this is lethal. Fly, my gelatinous puppets, fiddlesticks.
I like how I've lost like 30 seconds to a minute in the past like 5 levels. And it's told PBO like 5 minutes.
take me seriously.
If the Cortex levels were exclusively 2D, like, I think they're at their worst in 3D. But if, like, they were mostly 2D, I wouldn't have an issue with them. Nah, that's not the worst section, Yukester. It's the worst section in any percent, but the worst Cortex stuff is all in shipping error. That level is horrible, but it's not in any percent, thankfully. Cortex Castle wasn't even the name of a level in the OG trilogy. It was just a location, and then it's a track in CTR. Snow Way Out is not a level in 2 or 3. Yeah, there's Snow Go and Snow Biz, but... And then fucking Huge Adventure gives you the greatest name of all time, Snow Job. Snow Dog. In NST2, no there's not. Still do that wrong. What the fuck? What was my time casual in this game? I'm at like 66 hours and I haven't even completed it, so... That hit me. T-Rex will made a better boss than Luis. Maybe. That's fine. Thought the nitros would phase also for some reason. that was gonna kill me. Coco's just godly like that. So while they did Crash 1, 2, 3, then work towards The Last of Us, well, that kind of skips like a bunch of steps in the middle of that. Also, Naughty Dog from the Crash Bandicoot era is very different from Naughty Dog now. Like, they're almost not even the same company.
Time for a spring cleaning. Jump on a TNT crate. What am I, a Bandicoot?
Imagine a game with Crash game with Last of Us 2 visuals. No, thank you. Absolutely no, thank you. Yeah, I think the only person from the Crash trilogy team that's still on Naughty Dogs is Evan Wells. He's the president of the company, so let's just check. Do you prefer side scroller Crash or third person? Third person mostly. Some side scrolling sections aren't bad, but I wouldn't want it to be all Crash. Yeah, every time someone says, I wish Naughty Dog would take the franchise back, like, you're asking for, like, the Crash of Us. That's what you're asking for. You're asking for super dark, hyper-realistic, gritty Crash, and that... Well, that kind of game is not inherently bad. I love The Last of Us, and I really love Uncharted. That is not Crash Bandicoot.
Nice.
It's also why I'm kind of glad they haven't been doing anything with Jak and Daxter, because I'm not convinced they would do it justice. See, now that you're mentioning this, Nukester, I almost want to see it out of morbid curiosity. Yo, Sarotara. Yeah. The crazy part is that this run is, like, pretty not good so far. Like, the past, like, 4... Like, Offbeat is the first of level after, like, 5 that were, like, all bad, and Offbeat was, like, fine, mostly.
How do you like them wampus?
This game looks like nice, but you hope the next game does a style similar to NST and CTR, but improved. I don't. I think this game looks way better than NST and CTR. How big is this game? Like, we talking, like, file size or, like, length? File size, I don't know, I think it was like 45, 50 gigs or something like that. Alright guys, let's lose a minute again. If they made Jak now, they'd probably give him a gun. Yeah, man, I can't like, imagine if they ever gave Jak a gun. I honestly think this fits better than the Insane Trilogy and NF do in terms of, like, graphics. This looks like what the classic Crash games would have looked like if the graphics had been better. Like, it has a very cartoony, like Looney Tunes-esque approach, which is what they were aiming for when they were developing the games in the first place. So when people say that the Insane Trilogy is more accurate to, like, the Crash series, I actually vehemently disagree. This is what the Crash series is supposed to look like, I feel. I hate those shits. This game is like way better looking than NST and NF. I think NST not only stayed too close to the original, at times it also looked like a little too realistic. Like the heavy cartoony approach I think works well. And I also do agree, I think Spyro Reignited is beautiful. If that game nailed anything, it was the graphics. Yeah, the expressions in this game are like significantly better. Like, this game is so expressive. Alright. I have a mask, so I better not fucking die. What's up, Ventus? Oh, nice. I like how Mosquito Marsh is like the hub of all hubs that went well.
Right then. Need a hand.
Excuse me? What do I want for a Crash 5? What kind of improvements or changes? Honestly, if all they did was if all they did was make it significantly less repetitive to get 100%, I'd be fine with that. Gifting all bigger butts. Like, we know Manto's priorities. I deloaded everything again. Heat. One died and crash landed. You hit yourself, dude. I'm sorry. The run before this, I had like... Well, before this, I had like a minute and a half lost in Run It By You, and then I had a really bad death in Snow Way Out, so I reset. This one, like, everything from like Salty Wharf to Mosquito Marsh was bad, but then like all of Mosquito Marsh was good. My phone went off? Yes, I know. I heard it too. I even looked at it when it went off. I mean, that's just how it's gonna be at the beginning, Crumpet. Like, I'm not consistent either, or at least not as much as I want to be. As somebody who like prides myself at being very consistent at like almost every speed game I play, like I'm not consistent at this yet either. But like the game's not even a month old, and like we're still not comfortable with it. Honestly, I think right now, if anybody is like finding themselves to be very consistent, I feel like they're also probably going pretty slow. This is fine, I guess. I'll just lose time. Because I know, like, Yuki was surprised that my summa best was, like, 148 yesterday. Because he said his was, like, 154. And sure, like, 5 minutes of that is just me having better loads. Because the SSD is just crazy. But, like, also, like, I go for a lot of crazy stuff, and I lose a lot of time because I go fast, so. And I make more mistakes. And that's just how it's gonna be early on. Consistency is gonna build over time. Like, we can't expect that in week 2.
having fun, can you tell?
Well, we're gonna do loadless timing eventually, so longer loads won't matter. Because obviously me having a 5-minute advantage purely off of loads is horrendously unfair. Yeah. Loads would be better with an internal SSD. Yeah, but that's too much effort. Polar steering becomes easier if you... Polar steering becomes easier if you hold forward the entire time and just like shift the analog stick. That being said, it's still not good. But it's like way more manageable when you do that.
Rain of giant deadly missiles! Punchbot Mark II, deploy! Ow! Punchbot Mark II is for punching you, not me! Let's try this one.
Is the side that Punchbot comes out on like random?
Have it your way.
It seems like different for me.
The anti-marsupial missile is my own design. Do you like it? Punch that Bandicoot, Punchbot!
It's fine.
Well, if you won't play fair, then neither will I. Oops, did I do that? Kill the Bandicoot, crush the Bandicoot, smash in its head. I wonder what happens if I hit all the buttons at once. Feel the wrath of Cortex.
That one death cost me 20 seconds. Yes, sometimes the game does drop your jumps. I find it happens when I'm like a little too fast or too precise, or if I'm like stuck under a crate, but yes, it does happen. It's not nearly as prominent as it is in other Crash games though. Like I still feel like this is way more manageable than like fucking NST or OG in terms of dropped inputs. Especially OG. The OG games are like really awful about dropped inputs. Death loads. Oh, you mean like when going for perfects or whatever? Also, yeah, this level's pretty cool. Dude, I'm gaming. Look at that. Fucking top tier gaming. I don't know, there are dropped inputs in this game, but I still feel like they're way less of a problem here than before.
Let's see how these prehistoric
Imagine not matching
predators
triangle.
like my blaster's new settings. They laughed when I added blockification. Well, who's laughing now? Me. Ooh, bounty.
I fucked up. Oh, there are a million dropped inputs in the PS1 version, in the PS1 games. Case in point, I played Crash 2 on Saturday. Never dropped so many inputs in my life after not playing it for a few weeks. I don't know how that didn't hit me, because that would have hit me if I was any other character.
I've never tried a volcano lair. Do good guys have volcano lairs? Much to learn.
And here, we see the problem with aiming.
On second thought, no volcano lair. I can feel my nostril hairs sizzling. Haven't seen mushrooms that big since I left the Gigantizotron running overnight.
Jet ski is greater than Cortex. I don't know about that. The OG jet ski, definitely not. And the NST jet ski, maybe. Because, surprise, surprise, the NST jet ski is not terrible. Or just bad. OG jet ski is some hot garbage, though. I honestly think in the original Crash 3, like on the PlayStation 1, all of the vehicles suck. Every single one of them. Some of them are better in NST, but they're still not that great. I'm scared to go fast in that section. I don't even know the AVGN theme, to be honest. That one's my fault. Just took too long getting to the next one. There we go, that's what it should have been. Something about that split is not correct. That was fucking weird. You don't know why slide spins make you sometimes die when you do underwater lava?
May I assist?
I know exactly what happened there. I was at a point where I couldn't jump. I was locked under a ceiling. And sliding halts your gravity, but slide spinning does not. Yo, Stardust, thanks for the good luck. So when I spun, I fell and I touched the lava. That's why I said it was my fault. I knew exactly what I did wrong. How far until I cave and call this bit Crashtic Park? Never, because that's terrible. You know, Yixter, if you didn't make a shitty joke, I wouldn't hurt your feelings at all. That was terrifying. Can we talk about how they put a checkpoint right after a cutscene, which is a checkpoint? Also, I guess I didn't want that mask. It would have been nice if that was a fucking checkpoint. Did I train that section? No, I'm just used to it. It's a combination of being used to it and just like kind of freeballing it. Right, I got like a minute to save here, partly because of fucking accidentally entering shipping errors in the last run. That was smart. Look how smart I am. I was like, this isn't gonna work, and then it didn't work. I was correct. Yeah, I didn't want it anyway. You know, who needs masks, right? The speedrun of this game would be better if you could somehow use the triple spin. I honestly am not that impressed by the triple spin so far. Like, I know it's better in the air, but a lot of this game is grounded, so I'm honestly not horribly impressed by it. Like, it'd probably make it better, like there'd be more tech, but I don't really think it's as game-changing as a lot of people do. I could be wrong, but it's just that's my impression of triple spin. There's potential there, I just haven't seen it yet. I like this level. Got that Ant-Man vibe. Did we watch the same Ant-Man? Yuki beat my whir. Okay. Congratulations, Yuki. $154, $55. Nice. If we want to be technical, going off of the timing we're gonna eventually be doing, I never took it from him anyway, because he loses a lot of time to me on loads. This is okay. Oh, what the fuck is this cycle, dude? Where did I lose a mask, dude? Dude, why does it... That's the second time I've had that happen to me. I don't know what that was. Oh, I didn't get this mask, that's why I think. Have a nice zombie. Fuck. I don't know, I don't even think this looks like the Quantum Realm either. Maybe it's been a while since I've seen Ant-Man. Okay. That was dangerous. What about the timer? I feel like I can gold this. It's going down, so.
Reality shattering proportions.
Interdimensional domination. Something monumentally stupid! Not from our universe. I fly solo.
You know why I'm doing it, Crody. You know exactly why I'm doing it.
In my universe, bandicoots are considered pests. Is fit for extermination as a housefly.
Oh, how modern. Tell me more.
Some keep them as pets, but I find it disgusting. I much prefer spiders.
I should have died there.
Yes. So elegant, spiders.
So many little legs.
What the fuck was that, dude?
Wicked.
That's some horse shit. All the places to put a fucking invisible wall. Fuck you, Bob.
Oh, our lost puppy has found its way home.
Let's put them down. Activate the security lasers. Enough! I won't be foiled by a flea bag. Time to die.
I'll squash this bug.
Oh, Lord. You missed when you actually hit entropy to beat him. It's not really a big deal. I'm surprised that worked. Dude, I missed engine skip yesterday, Crumpet. During one of my runs, I'm pretty sure. It was either that or like a couple days ago. That's cool, I guess. Is this the same city as the one from older Crash games? I don't even know what city is in older Crash games. I guess if you mean the one from like Future Frenzy, I would assume it's not, but I don't know. No, I don't think they're the same thing.
Let's see if these tall poppies know how to smoke a steak. Blimey, best not to think about that. Does this mean I have franchise potential? Am I a franchise? Could I open a restaurant in an airport? If I franchise because I saw my future franchise. Oh, bollocks, my head hurts.
Wonder what the local delicacy is here. I hope it's spicy and fried.
I'm just gonna not bother with this one because this one's really funky. katana section of this level is so fucking long.
Spicy fried mystery food.
Jesus. I think if I can go on the buses, yeah, there's a wall at the end of each side. I'm pretty sure. It's either that or it's like actually like an electric fence. One of the two. I don't remember. This is the first time I've ever done that without the trash can. I was totally just hoping that would work.
Let's go! Let's go!
Does all the tic-tac-toe mean anything? I don't know. Time for garbage strats. I knew it was gonna happen.
Let's go!
Fuck that shit, dude. Can't wait for the Wrath of Cortex remake. I can. I hope that doesn't happen ever. What a great level, dude. What a fantastic level that is totally not shit in any way whatsoever. Better for Twin Sanity style. I don't want that. I don't want that either. And Twin Sanity is one of my favorite games in the series. Imagine a reimagining. I'd say that's what this is. Wrath of Cortex doesn't even suck. I just don't think it deserves a remake. I actually think Wrath of Cortex is pretty good. It just doesn't need a remake. this level. I wish instead of constantly wanting to remake the games they already did, I wish people would just want them to just keep making new Crash games. Like, I don't need remakes of the ones that have already happened. Remaking the original trilogy made sense because that was a way to remind people how good the original trilogy was, to revive interest in Crash. And then CTR was good because it was just like a good kart racer. But after that, like, just make new games. Like, actually. Like, I don't need remakes. Like Crash 5 to Insanity. I don't even want that. I like this. I think the formula is fine and doesn't need to be innovated.
There's an imposter bee on the loose. Identical in appearance. Beady eyes, lips like two overripe bananas, skin like a jaundiced mole rat, a bona fide 10.
I would also prefer that Crash had a consistent dev. Like, I don't want them to constantly switch between, like, VV, Beanox, and Toys for Bob. I'd rather just have Toys for Bob handle the rest of the series. Wrath of Cortex sold well. That's fair. It also didn't do as well critically. And it's not really a factor of whether or not people would buy it. Like, it shouldn't happen. We don't need more freaking remakes. I want new games. This is fine. At least I could save that. It could have been very bad, but it wasn't, so it's fine. It's okay, I have like fucking a minute to save here or some shit. 37 seconds, I thought I had more than that.
God, increase security. Protect your master. Is that what I sound like? Do I have a weird voice?
Do you think they'd bring back Crunch? Probably. They know Crunch is popular.
Please, listen to me. Please, listen to me. Rude. Rude.
Crunch appears in so many more games besides Wrath of Cortex. That was scary. Yeah, you can bypass the trigger to get rid of Ika Ika. I do not want to remake a CTTR. That is the worst idea. Crunch is into insanity for like 3 seconds. I'm about to fucking mute the word remake at this point. Yeah, I don't want that either. Absolutely not a Crash Bash remake, because that's one of the worst games in the series.
Why did you? I have to choose a Bandicoot. If I just stuck with the Wombat, this all would have been different.
Dude, I can't even fucking tell at this point. People want fucking everything remade for some reason. Especially Crash Bash, for whatever reason. Everybody was like, oh, I want them to remake Crash Bash. I'm just like, I want them to remake anything but Crash Bash. Or Boom Bang. It seemed like a horrible idea, and it was. No, Nukester, I'm reasonably convinced a lot of people actually just want remakes. No, there are people who legitimately want Bash remakes also. Pretty much the only games you've enjoyed in the last 5 years are remakes. Okay. Well, I think the Jack and Daxter series will come back. Honestly, I kind of don't even want it to. Because I don't trust Naughty Dog to do it well. Considering the fact that we know what their idea for a new Jack and Daxter game was before they scrapped it, I really don't want them to make a new one. CTR remake is good. I would also say NF is like a remake in like the loosest terms. Oh my god, this is horrible. At least I didn't die. Like, yeah, it remakes all like the CTR content, but it's also got so much extra shit that at this point, NF might as well be its own game. Let Jack and Daxter die. I don't even have to say it's dead, like... If they were to try it again, I'd almost want it to be a different company. This is gonna gold for some reason. Oh boy. This run is really, like, not that good, to be honest. Like, the middle and early is all, like, pretty bad.
You'll never find me, Neo-Cortex. This castle is a maze. I alone.
Do I plan to do all clear gem runs? Eventually. I just want to actually learn it first. That was clench. That was very clench. Yo, Chubby.
What is it? Am I seeing double? Embryo, quickly! Revoke this fraud's hologram access! No, Embryo! I'm no fraud! I'm from the future! You must listen to me! Embryo, do you not recognize your own master? I'm the real Cortex! No, Embryo, I am!
Ding dong, ding dong! Oh my, sounds like the doorbell. I'd better go see who it is.
I have no idea. What do I think we'll do with the Spyro series? They'll probably make a new game.
Quit struggling! Don't make me! Help! Anyone! We have an evil doppelganger situation!
I hate that jump.
Not a doppelganger! I'm... Oh, forget it!
That was close.
There, that'll shut me up.
Deathless. Can use the mask to skip a section where just... Oh, is that not an auto kill mask? Or auto kill laser? I didn't even know that. Thanks, Lars. Woo! I'll have to try it then. Yeah, I feel pretty comfortable with the last part.
Yoink. Did you jump on the shoot-o-matic?
How did I know that was gonna happen?
Did you jump on the shoot-about that? Assistant, help! Blast it! Just relax and accept non-existence. Shoot-o-matic! Shoot! Stop that! Assistant, go! Time out! Time out! Annihilator! Fire! I can smell your fleas boiling. Careful, I might slip. Yes, your whole world is upside down. Confused? Disoriented? I can see your tiny brain cells frying themselves. Stop that! Assistant, go! Can't keep up the pace. Think back. Slowing. Ready, set. Cower before Cortex. Unbelievable. Assistant, go!
That was really scary.
Enough! I'm bored of your shenanigans.
How did that not? That's tilting, dude.
Blast it! Unbelievable! Assistant, help!
That's how it's done.
Oh god.
Not like this.
That still wasn't that good.
No, no, no. have taken a hit to the old temporal lobe. But a fallen foe can only mean one thing. It came to blows, and I won! My new general's first order of business will be to dispose of you.
Oops, wrong spot.
Quickly, into the vortex!
But Dr. Vortex, the vortex is not ready. We have no idea what it should do.
Failure again!
Explains a lot.
You stay.
What are you going to do to me?
Looks like somebody needs a lick.
Oh my god.
Somewhere he can't cause any trouble.
Enjoy the end of the
Time to get sub 150. I mean, my sob is 146, so like, it's doable. I still lose a lot of time everywhere.